that's really hard because what I see is just who I am, or like what I do. Other people see as gifts. So I work with kids. I'm an educator. I'm a doula. Um, excuse me. I guess anything else that people attribute to me as being a gift, and that's not me being like me. No, it's more so just like I probably would need more specifics. But the thing that I can say is that the things that I do on a day-to-day basis just come natural to me because it's just what I like to do. So I guess if they're offered as they're seen as gifts, then one, I'm grateful because that means that it's not complicated for me to be myself, and it doesn't require a lot of work for me to do so. And then two, I guess it really is just a gift if it just comes natural. I don't know if it was in reference to like my creativity, which I would say just comes from me needing multiple forms of expression because I'm a Gemini sun, Virgo moon, Sagittarius rising. All those things together equals me. And once I started to learn more about astrology, I was like, yeah, that's definitely Dre. So being a Gemini, I need a lot of communication. My Virgo moon says that I'm very specific about a lot of things. I need detail. I'm detail oriented, sometimes a perfectionist, which can be, you know, a little off-putting for myself. And then we have the fact that I'm a Sagittarius, which helps me with connecting to a lot of things, a lot of people, being able to be in multiple spaces and kind of just acclimating to those spaces. Yeah. So I think with the idea of my multiple gifts, or you know, however it was given to me, the only real answer that I have for that is that it's just God, it's the universe. I know that sounds like super cliche, but literally, because a lot of the things that I often find that are beneficial, that are helpful to other people and to myself, when I start off with doing it, it literally just comes from a space where I'm being helpful or I am advocating, and then it becomes a thing where it's noticed like, hey, you're really good at that, or like, hey, that's something that you should be doing on a day-to-day basis. And it's like, oh, so I don't know if this person who follows me on social media was referencing the fact that I think they follow all of my social media pages. And we went to high school together, so she may have like her own personal references from, you know, her own experiences with me. But like my outfit inspo page, that's just because I find my clothing and the way that I dress myself as a form of expression. Like even when I was in high school, like I had a type of clothing or dressing that was called hoboism, where literally I would just be wearing like comfy clothes, and for some odd reason people thought that shit was amazing. Like, oh, you look so cute. And I'm just like, for real, I just didn't feel like getting up this morning, and I didn't feel like having to put on clothes, and it's cold outside. And this is school. I see y'all every day. That was the thing. And then as I got older, I had a lot of people that would try to get me to model their things, or like, you should be doing print modeling, or you should be doing, and I'm always in my head like, me? Listen, I don't really think so. But as I grew and as I just continued to build community within people, especially within Baltimore and the artsy scene, I started to see how being able to express yourself and having those things under your belt were gifts. Because a lot of people are attracted to that, and the way that you adorn yourself is a way to attract people. And that was the way that I would then be able to expose who I was to people, i.e. if it was helping people manifest things, if it was encouraging people, if it was, I don't know, I get a lot of people that when they talk to me, they're just like, oh my God, like you helped me do this, or like, oh my God, like I didn't think about it that way, or oh my God, like you're just so phenomenal, which I'm really, really grateful for. You know, sometimes we're unable to see ourselves when we get so used to ourselves until other people show us or they hold up the mirror. So I'm grateful for that. Writing has always been a thing, and so that was something again that when I did write, or like when I did like small blog posts and things like that, because I've tried blogging, I've tried vlogging many of times, And then it just always got down to a point where I didn't think I had enough material. I just wasn't good at it. But again, I really would say that all of these gifts and all these things are just things that are put inside of me. And that once I realized that they don't have to have a measurable standard and that these things just make me who I am, then it just became easier to produce content or just to produce these things. So the outfit inspo page, I get dressed for work every day, or like when I'm feeling away, this is how I look. I often tell people, like, I wear my emotions on my sleeves, literally. Like my clothes, I put my body in my clothing, and those are my feelings. Some days I'm more masculine, some days I'm more feminine. Some days I'm super adorned and decked out. Some days I'm the plainest of plain. All that really just depends on how I'm feeling. My writing, again, how I'm feeling. Me being able to have a great rapport with kids and people, I do say that is a gift. Because as much as people think that I'm an extrovert, I seriously am an introvert. I think everybody, here's Sage. I think that everybody has those moments where once you get to a space where you're comfortable, that then you just become an extrovert because you get to express yourself and be comfortable. But in most cases, But in most cases, I seriously am just I'm an introvert who has extrovert tendencies. Yeah. So I feel like this is like as much as I got for that question. Only because I seriously don't know how to answer. Like, I do not know how to answer. How do you have enough space for your gifts? I don't know. Now, if we had to talk about timing, because I am an educator, and then I have a second job, I work with kids with autism. And so, you know, I work with them. Then I'm a doula. So that's also difficult. And that's also something I have to add into my schedule. I'm a cat mom. Yeah, I really don't know. I'll take it hour by hour, day by day. It's really good for me to be busy, and to feel like that I am producing something. I always feel like God put me here to give back to other people. So literally that's just, I don't know, that's just how I operate. So guys, I hope that wasn't answer enough. So obviously I'm dressed. I got my eyebrows on today, so I'm gonna go outside today, run a couple of errands, and so maybe I'll bring you guys along with me for that. Yeah. But if you guys have any more questions for me, definitely drop those in the comments, because, you know, I'm learning. I'm new to this. I'm not true to this just yet, but we're gonna get there. And I'll see you guys later.